much for joining this live. I'm live now because there is something very important that I want us to discuss, and this is choosing our first jobs. Because I've realized that most of the youth, let me talk of the youth or those who just finished their colleges, their schools, and they are meant to start their jobs. Most of them are very choosy, if I can use the word choosy, because they choose their jobs a lot. For example, if you're trying to be a teacher, you're only focusing to be a teacher. If you're trained as an accountant, you're focusing to be an accountant. And today I want us to talk to that one person who is very choosy. Let me tell you, when it comes to the first job, of course, it should be there, a good job, which typically provides you with adequate pay, of which is not the case, especially here in Kenya today. Mostly, the first jobs can never give you adequate pay, as like when you have experience. Because remember, this time you're getting your first job, you don't have experience at all, and being your first job, of course, most of the pays are very low, and mostly it is a job that you get to help you gain skills and experience, of course, which can be helpful in future. But most of the people don't know that your first job is meant to give you skills that can be used in future. And today I want to remind that one person that when it comes to choosing the first job, actually you are not supposed to be choosing. Okay, there are those very bad jobs that you cannot go to do, but any job that you can be able to do as your first job, please go for it. Don't choose. Because if you choose, mostly when we get these adverts for the jobs, you're given the qualifications and you find yourself, yes, I'm qualified for these jobs. But the last sentence is always you must have worked in the same industry for like 5 years, or you must have an experience of 5 years, 7 years, 3 years. And looking at yourself, you have no experience, not even for 1 year, leave alone to talk about 5 years. And so today I want to tell that one person that who always feels like there are jobs that they cannot do. Today, I want to remind you that when it comes to the first job, this is a job that is meant to give you skills. The skills that will be used in future. You are not supposed to choose this job. We've seen so many people have been given some jobs, but they cannot do because they say, no, 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 I cannot do this. Even some have refused to work as an intern because they're saying, oh, you know what, the work that I'm being given, I'm not supposed to do such kind of a work. Of course, yes, there's those jobs that we know very well that you cannot do. But this is your first job. What happens? Take the job, do it well until you learn something from it. For example, there are these big companies like Unilever, East African Cables. There are so many, those you can name them, those big companies. And then you secure a job there, but at very low level. Do you tell me that you cannot take that job? Please, I want to advise you. In case you happen to get those low jobs in those kind of companies, please take the job. While you are in that job, try to learn as many skills as you can. That's an opportunity that you've been given. We've seen so many people declining jobs even in big companies because they say, you know what, that is not my job. I can't do that. You have been given an opportunity to go learn the company, to go know what happens in that company, learn skills from that company, and most of the people don't want to utilize that time. I want to remind that one person who is like that, please, whatever job that you've been given, especially if it is the first job, don't overlook it. Don't see like you're so high to do that low job. that is where you will get your good job. Let me tell you, for me to land to my job that I'm doing today, I did not just come in and do the interview and got the job. Of course, I started somewhere. And if I can tell you the kind of job that I started with, it wasn't a good job. And actually, if I was given time also to quit the job, I would have quit. Ningequit kabisa, but I really persevered. Nikajiambia, I know what I am looking for. I started learning the skills within the company. And within like 1 or 2 years, I was done and I was able to get a good job from the same company. And remember, once you have experience, it becomes so easy for you even to get jobs in other companies because experience is always the best teacher, you know that. And most of the companies will always employ people who have experience. And for you to gain this experience, you must be somewhere. It doesn't matter what kind of job that you're doing, as long as it is within the company and it is your company that has your dream job. Please go for that job and work hard. Make sure you learn the systems of that company. Period. Once you've learned the systems of the company, then you'll be able to know this is how I can be able to secure my dream job in this company. And once you get your dream job in the same company, then you can be able to get other jobs in other companies. That is how it works. So whatever job, those who are finishing their colleges today, whatever job that you will get in any kind of a company, please go for it. Even if it is somebody who is employing you, maybe in a certain supermarket, go there, learn skills, get to know what does the accountants do. Learn the system of that, because from that learning, from the skills that you get from there, these are the same skills that will help you to get your future job. But for them who say that, oh, this kind of job, oh, they are so choosy, let me tell you, please, there is no job that is put for you. Yes, God has kept for us the jobs, but we need also to work for it. We need to work hard so as to get it. So please, if you're there and maybe you're so choosy, you're that one person who says that, you know, there is kind of job that I cannot work. The first job, please don't choose the first job. Take it and learn the systems. Once you've learned the system, you will find yourself landing to your future job, to your dream job. And that is what we are looking for. Go to these people, even those CEOs, ask them how they got their jobs. They will narrate a story. They'll tell you how they started. Some of them started as cashiers. You know, there's all those people who feel that I have a degree. Why should I work as a cashier? Let me tell you, some of these MDs that you can see today, they started as cashiers. Some of them, even these big accountants that we see, they started as casuals and they just developed themselves daily until they secured their dream jobs. So if you're there, please do not choose your job. Don't choose your first job. Go do the first job, whichever job that you get, but try to learn something from it, earn skills from it. Don't look at the amount of money that you're being paid out of this job, because mostly the first job you will never get what you're supposed to be paid. Never. You'll see somebody paying you to 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, and even the most will pay you 20,000. And this is not what you're meant to be paid. But because this is your first job and you know very well this is what I want to learn from this job, at the end of the day you learn yourself, you find yourself getting a very good job. If only you work hard and you learn the systems of the company. It's very important. Most of the companies, especially the manufacturing companies, their system is almost the same. So once you learn the system of this company, it's almost the same as the system of the other company. So please, those who are so choosy, stop choosing the time. This is not the right time to choose